The field that I chose, it was just brought upon me, more or less. I wanted to be a teacher. I was going to school for it. I wanted to be a meteorologist. I started to go to school for it. And I just kept working in a diner and hospitality industry, but I never wanted to work the hours. I said, I'm not working weekends, I'm not working summers, but that's the only thing that I loved. So I started getting into the kitchen at a young age, just at home. And then with that, I used to make food for my great grandfather. I used to make trays of food for him. And I did a couple other, my family owns a pizzeria down in Seattle City, so I was brought into that in high school and I liked it, but still wanted to be a teacher because I still wanted summers off. And then my best friend had asked me, oh, why don't you go to culinary school with me? We'll go to New York. No, I don't want to do that. So in a sense, I do regret not going, but I started working at a small Italian restaurant in Old Bridge, and I just ran from there. And I actually ended up going to school at Middlesex County College for restaurant management, being that I was working in the industry already. So I figured I would learn the business side of it, and it's just bloomed ever since. The obstacles that I had to overcome, I think, have been lessened. Just this day and age, women are doing everything, just as a man is. Um, there are a lot of women in the kitchen. Yes, there are a lot of them are on Garde Manger, and you don't see a lot of head chefs being women. But if you have, somebody who believes in you and will bring you up and treat you just as equal, that's all you need, and that's what I had. Claudette Herring, she's the first chef that I worked for. She did that for me. She used to time me with prep. You had to get all this prep done. It was just me and her running the small kitchen. Oh, you got better today. You got better today. And it was fun. I didn't chop any fingers off, luckily. But and then when I went into Bridgewater Marriott over here, I started training with Kevin Goodchild, and he just, I guess, saw something in me, and he brought me through purchasing and taught me all around the kitchen as a chef Tarant, and then brought me up to being a specialty restaurant chef there. Certain challenges I did encounter here and there were just mostly when in the kitchen, when we had caterers come in. In the culture, the older generation, they don't really see women in the kitchen all that much. They see women at home in the kitchen. But at that point now, what's the difference? So that was the only challenges that I've seen here and there. Other than that, I mean, you have all these chefs on TV today, and they are women, and you look in different restaurants and kitchens and research other restaurants, and there are women that are head chefs, and they run their business. So I really haven't encountered too much of a difficulty in the culinary field. I would have to say my female role models are, well, of course, Claudette Herring for teaching me what I know. She brought me into the kitchen. When I walked in there, I didn't really know much, so she taught me how to saute and everything, and she really helped me along getting my pace up, especially with cooking. It's all about timing and getting your food out to the guests. And then also a celebrity which I really look up to is Anne Burrell. She was Mary Bottali's sous chef for the longest time. She's been on Iron Chef probably 20 plus times, and you just see the crazy one with the crazy hair going around, and that's what it is in the kitchen. It's controlled chaos, and she really shows it controlled. For someone who wants to pursue a culinary career as a woman, they should go forth full steam. I don't think there's much of an issue with getting into the field. It is a lot of hard work. You're going to have to lift a lot of heavy things, and sometimes you're not going to have that help. So, jump into the gym here and there or something, because, you will be, loading on sacks of potatoes on your back and carrying hot and heavy items. So you just have to train yourself for it, get used to it. You're going to be on your feet most of the day or all of the day. So it's a lot of work, but in the end, it's very, very rewarding, especially when you get to go out to your guests and see them. And there was a little girl that I had met at my property, and I gave her a chef's hat, and she took a picture with her, and she just loved every minute of it. She was like, "I want to become a cooker like you." It's inspiring to see little girls want to be in the culinary field, not just be in the baking field and make cakes like they think women are going to do when they say food culinary. But it's inspiring at the end of the day, and it warms your heart, and it's something to look forward to. It may be hard to get through the day most of the time with orders coming in and you're doing 10 things at once, but it trains you for life of how to manage your time and get everything out and get everything done. At the end of the day, you can breathe and have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine.